I love you simply, and as you are, with all your imperfections. We can fix them together. No need for perfection, just compatibility, frequency, and mutual support. Faithfulness is simple, through thick and thin, in joy and sorrow, any condition, always together. Appreciate someone who truly loves you. They sacrifice not to beg for love, but to show how valuable you are in their heart. Be my confidant, my anger companion, my joke partner, my playmate, my fellow fighter, and be the only companion in my life. Someone who loves you will never run out of reasons to defend you, and will never look for reasons to let you go. Love is not about meeting every day, but still believing, sometimes, even in a long-distance separation, remaining faithful. Loving you will never cease for me. I always feel happiness in every heartbeat when I see you. Thank you for sincerely accepting, and always being patient with me, despite the many flaws in me. You are always a comfort when I'm troubled, an encouragement when I have problems. Keep being there for me, because with you, I always feel happy. The test of loyalty comes every day. Make sure you are loyal to the right person. I don't want to make you miss me, because missing means sadness. And I don't want to be the reason for your sadness. I choose to look at you over any painting in the world. A relationship is like a flower that needs water. It can wither and die without communication. It's better to patiently wait for someone to greet you than to hope for someone who chose to leave to come back. Love takes effort. Don't waste your energy running and giving up. Believe me, if he is your true love, no matter how painful it is, no matter how difficult the path is, he will still be with you someday. Love has great power. It can turn an animal into a human, and a human into an animal. Long before I met you, I knew you in my prayers. Love is a beautiful thing, like a painting in the clouds, bright, framing the horizon at sunset. May you be the one who always warms me in the cold, attacking my body and soul. I want you wholly, forever, you and me, every day. Love is a beautiful bird that begs to be caught, but refuses to be hurt. Because of love, thorns become roses. Because of love, vinegar turns into fresh grapes. Love is not looking at each other, but looking out together in the same direction. Love is not seen with the eyes, but with the heart. Do you think I'm watching you? No, dear, I'm watching your surroundings. Maybe someone will bother you, and I'll deal with them. Love never demands. Love always gives. Love always suffers, without ever lamenting, without ever seeking revenge. Love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Love is not about lasting how long, but how clear and in which direction. Love is not only the joy of being with them, but also a commitment to stay with them when the joy fades. Patience is not true patience if it still has limits, and sincerity is not true sincerity if it still feels pain. In reality, someone only likes to judge others negatively, but dislikes being judged negatively themselves. They criticize others, but dislike being criticized by others. Don't be burdened by other people's judgments of you. You know yourself better. How others perceive you is up to them. Stop expecting that others will love you as much as you love them. Time indeed cannot generate money, but those who wisely utilize time are the ones who can bring wealth. Youth is only for a short time, but the impact of actions during youth can influence your entire life in old age. You cannot expect love from others if you are not willing to love yourself. Life has two aspects, joy and sorrow. The key to navigating them is gratitude in joy and patience in sorrow. Insecurity can make you feel low and excessively fearful. Yet, behind your shortcomings, God has equipped you with strengths. Smile, don't worry about things you can't solve now. As long as you are patient, God will show you the way. Life is only once, and opportunities come only once. Both do not come twice. Because struggle is a sign of your journey toward success. The world is no longer the same. It does not always favor us. Happiness will shine in the place where we make an effort. Life is not as easy as turning the palm of your hand, but with our hands, we can make our lives much better. Be a person who challenges the future, not a coward who stays in the comfort zone. Learn to be humble, lower your heart as much as possible until no one can lower you. Belief is a knowledge within the heart, far beyond reach of evidence. No cloud in the sky stays forever. It is not always sunny. After a dark night, a beautiful morning is born. Human life is like nature. Strength and progress come only from continuous effort and struggle. An entrepreneur is not someone who is smart, but someone who is smart in finding smart people. Life is short. You must be able to smile when you feel pain, or else we will never move on with life. Being cool is not about a young person having a lot of style, but a young person having a lot of achievements. The world is as wide as your footsteps. Explore it and never be afraid to step forward. Only then can we understand life and be one with it. Anyone trying to bring you down is already beneath you. Success and failure are both part of life. Both are temporary. He who works more than what he is paid for will, at some point, be paid more than what he works for. The secret of our success is that we never give up. Because life is a choice. Forgiving may not necessarily make us better, or even feel better, but it certainly opens the path to goodness. Isn't life itself happiness and sadness? Happiness because breath flows and the heart beats. Sadness because the mind is shrouded in shadows. We will never be able to find the same happiness in a different person. Because one person who is lost can never be replaced by a new arrival. Love is war, a great war in the human spirit. If it wins, you will find someone sincere, open-minded, patient, and with a calm heart. If it loses, you will find someone desperate, lost, weak-hearted, small-minded, and sometimes even losing faith in oneself. Love is always mysterious. Don't rush it, or you will spoil its own storyline. Love doesn't teach us to be weak, but to awaken strength. Love doesn't teach us to degrade ourselves, but to inspire courage. Love doesn't weaken the spirit, but uplifts it. When you fall in love, happiness will make it hard for you to sleep, because reality is better than your dreams. Love transforms roughness into gentleness, indecisive people into resolute ones, cowards into brave ones, suffering into happiness, and love brings changes for day and night. Love is not about letting go, but about letting be. Not about forcing, but about fighting for. Not about surrendering, but about letting go with love. Not about chaining, but about giving wings. Everyone will experience a heartbreak that changes their perspective on love for a lifetime. Gravity is not responsible for people falling in love. Immature love, I love you because I need you. Mature love, I need you because I love you. Everything has an end. Let what has ended pass and believe that everything will be fine. Every second is precious, because time knows many things, including the secrets of the heart. If you can't find the book you're looking for on the shelf, then write it yourself. If your heart experiences much pain, learn from that pain not to inflict pain on others. Life is not always about having a partner. Home is not just a place, it's a feeling. Choose between those who dream of success and those who make it a reality. You may not be able to water wilted flowers and hope they bloom again, but you can plant new flowers with better hopes than before. It's not happiness that makes us grateful, but being grateful that makes our lives happy. I may be silent, but I am not blind. Belief is a knowledge in the heart, far beyond reach of evidence. Happiness and unhappiness do not come from what you have, who you are, or what you do. They come from your mind. Pain in the struggle is only temporary. It may last a minute, an hour, a day, or a year. But if you give up, that pain will last forever. Only those who are afraid can act bravely. Without fear, there is nothing to be called courage. Be yourself. Who else can do it better than you? Your opportunity for success in any situation is always measured by how much you believe in yourself. Our greatest pride is not never failing, but rising every time we fall. A task that is never started is the one that will never be finished. Your mind is like a fire that needs to be ignited, not a vessel waiting to be filled. Honesty is the cornerstone of all success. Acknowledgement is the strongest motivation. Even criticism can build confidence when embedded among praises. Failure is a daily meal. It's normal. What matters is how you handle it. Evaluate and keep rising. Fail again, rise again. The difficult path often leads to beautiful destinations. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The surest way to succeed is always to try again. The sun will set this evening, but tomorrow morning it will rise again. Today, your prayers and hopes may not be answered, but tomorrow they might be. Social media is an illusion. People think they know you based on what you show out there. Often, what's shown is only about 2% of their entire life. Don't play with other people's feelings. It's painful, and one day, our feelings might be played with by others. If we save others' hearts, one day, God will surely save ours. You are the one living your life. So, whatever decision you make, execute it wholeheartedly. It's not the place that's narrow, just the heart that's not spacious enough. It's not the income that's little, just the lack of gratitude. Anxiety is half the illness. Tranquility is half the remedy, and patience is the beginning of healing.